For centuries we gazed at the night sky and wondered about Mars, a small red dot that captured our imagination. We dreamed of Martians, canals, and cities, but Mars remained silent. Robotic explorers searched for answers, finding only dry riverbeds and hints of a watery past. The silence made us question if we were truly alone. But now, that silence is breaking. NASA's Perseverance rover has sent back a message, not of aliens, but of a chemical clue. This discovery made today could finally explain why we found no evidence of life. Maybe Mars isn't lifeless, maybe it's hiding the evidence. Imagine a crime scene wiped clean, every trace erased. Mars itself might be the culprit, actively destroying the clues we seek. NASA's new findings point to a chemical agent in the soil that, under the harsh sun, destroys the building blocks of life. We thought we were searching for a needle in a haystack, but what if the haystack is burning the needle? This changes how we search for life, not just on Mars, but across the universe. Mars may have been a cradle for life, only to become its tomb. The very conditions that could have supported life may have erased its memory. The story of Mars is more complex and intriguing than ever. Join me as we explore this shocking discovery and what it means for our quest to answer. Are we alone? The red planet's secrets are finally starting to whisper back. The search is far from over. Let's begin our journey to uncover the truth. The silence of Mars is breaking. Let's listen. Our story takes us to Jezero Crater, once a lake billions of years ago. NASA sent Perseverance here to search for signs of ancient life. The rover drilled into rocks, analyzing soil for clues. Recently it found something startling: high concentrations of perchlorate. We knew perchlorates existed on Mars, but now we see how they're spread throughout the very places we'd expect to find life. On Earth, some microbes use perchlorates for energy, but on Mars, it's a different story. The Martian surface is bombarded by intense UV radiation. Without a protective atmosphere, this radiation triggers perchlorates to become highly reactive. The result? A toxic brew that sterilizes the soil, breaking down complex organic molecules, the very signatures of life. Even if life once existed, the surface chemistry would have destroyed almost every trace. Perseverance was sent to find the Book of Life, but Mars has been burning the pages for billions of years. The evidence is not just hidden, it's been systematically erased. This discovery forces us to rethink our entire search strategy. Mars's surface is more hostile to life and its memory than we ever imagined. The clues we seek may be buried deeper than we thought. This discovery paints a haunting picture. We may be searching for ghosts. Imagine ancient Mars with lakes and rivers teeming with microbes. But as Mars lost its magnetic field and atmosphere, water vanished and the sun's UV rays took over. Perchlorates, once harmless, became agents of destruction. Any organic molecules left behind were exposed to a chemical fire, erasing evidence over millions of years. Finding life on Mars is now like searching for fossils that survived a planetary-scale chemical attack. The frustrating silence from our missions may be because we're looking after the evidence has been destroyed. This doesn't mean life never existed, just that its traces are incredibly well hidden. The story of Martian life may be one of survival and disappearance. Mars's own chemistry, powered by the sun, blew out the candle of life and wiped away the smoke. We're left with a world that may have a secret past it's actively trying to keep from us. The ghost of Martian life haunts the red dust. Our challenge now is to find a way to see it. The search continues, but the rules have changed. To grasp Mars's challenge, compare it to Earth. Earth is a paradise for life, wrapped in a thick atmosphere and protected by a magnetic field. Our ozone layer shields us from deadly UV radiation. Water is abundant, and our rocks preserve fossils for billions of years. Mars, in contrast, is stripped bare. Its atmosphere is 100 times thinner, mostly carbon dioxide, with no protection from the sun. Temperatures plunge far below freezing, and water is locked away as ice. The surface is bombarded by radiation, and the soil is bone dry. Any liquid water would quickly boil away or freeze. Life on Earth thrives in a nurturing environment. On Mars, it would face a constant battle for survival. Mars's environment doesn't just make life difficult, it actively destroys evidence of its existence. Earth preserves life's history. Mars erases it. This is why finding life on Mars is so hard. It's a tale of two planets, one that nurtures life and one that erases it. The contrast couldn't be starker. Mars isn't just hostile, it's an active destroyer of clues. Perchlorates and UV radiation act like planetary bleach, scrubbing the surface clean of organics. Any organic molecules, even those delivered by meteorites, are broken down by this relentless process. Over billions of years, wind and impacts have mixed the soil, pushing the sterilizing effect deeper. Rovers like Perseverance can only drill a few inches, maybe not deep enough. The real story could be buried far below, beyond our current reach. The absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. Mars is simply very good at cleaning up after itself. We need to dig deeper, think like cosmic archaeologists, and search protected places, deep craters, caves, or underground. The evidence may still exist, locked away in a vault beneath the surface. Our search must go beyond scratching the surface. The challenge is immense, but so is the potential reward. Mars's secrets are buried, not gone. This discovery doesn't end our quest, it sharpens it. The future of Mars exploration is about going deeper. The Mars Sample Return Mission, a joint effort by NASA and ESA, aims to bring Martian rocks back to Earth. Our labs can analyze these samples with far greater precision than any rover. We'll search for faint chemical traces, microscopic fossils, and signs of past life protected from Mars's harsh surface. Bringing samples home will let scientists study them for decades, using techniques we haven't even invented yet. And then there's the human element. Companies like SpaceX are working to send people to Mars. Human explorers could drill deeper, explore caves, and adapt to new discoveries in real time. The dream of sending people to Mars is about accelerating our search for life. It's the next step in our cosmic journey. The answers we seek may be just beneath the surface. We're closer than ever to finding them. The search for life on Mars is a deeply human quest. Every discovery, even a challenge, brings us closer to the answer. The revelation about perchlorates isn't the end, it's a new chapter. We're now cosmic detectives, uncovering truths buried by time and chemistry. Our robotic explorers are our eyes and hands on a distant world. The data they send back fuels our imagination and expands our knowledge. The story of Mars is unfolding, one discovery at a time. We must keep exploring, drilling deeper, and eventually send humans to walk the red sands. The answer to whether life ever existed on Mars is waiting for us, perhaps locked deep underground. Finding it will change our understanding of biology and our place in the cosmos. So keep looking up, stay curious. Mars is one of the universe's greatest puzzles. The search for life there is an adventure for everyone. The silence of Mars is slowly breaking. Our journey is just beginning.